Nearly 90 members of the American Rental Association gathered in Washington, D.C. in March for ARA's National Legislative Caucus. Each year, this event brings members of the equipment and event rental industry to Capitol Hill to meet with their elected officials to discuss the issues and concerns of the industry.
I think the biggest problem, and we're busy in our businesses and we're so focused on working in our business, not on our business, and you just don't think you can make a difference. So when you can bring all, especially people who hadn't been here, we had over 30 that had never come to Caucus before, and that was just fantastic. And then they get the comfort zone because they're with people that have been there before, and it's kind of like you drink the Kool-Aid at that point, because all of a sudden you see it's great and you want to do it again. So and just having the YPs and the women here also making an effort to make that a difference, that was fantastic. We had 12 women, and I'm not sure on the count of the YPs, but they were a chunk of them, so well into the 20s. So it was fabulous.
It's been great. It's good to be a part of the process. It's a little intimidating at first, but after the first 1 or 2 appointments, it's just another conversation.
During their appointments with members of the U.S. House and Senate, attendees talked about 2 key issues for the industry: infrastructure and workforce development.
I think especially with me being on the party side, the workforce really resonated with me, and I felt like that's something that I wanted to advocate for.
This is a very good face-to-face scenario and way to go about things. It actually gets us right in front of the individuals and lets us have a say.
What I have learned coming over and over is how they appreciate us being here. They want to hear from us. The other thing I personally think is the neatest thing about it is you recognize that they're just people and doing their job. So when you're talking to them, they're really down to earth and neat. And when you're back home, they seem like the people on television or whatever. But you don't really feel like you could ever just have a one-on-one conversation. And every time I come, I end up having one sort of sidebar with one of them, and I have a great time.
ARA's next legislative caucus will be held March 31st through April 2nd, 2020. To learn more, visit ararental.org and click on the Government Affairs tab.